Cain Velasquez has been denied bail in attempted murder case. Velasquez was arrested February 28th and charged with attempted murder. Today, he was denied bail. The judge said, "This case involves allegations of extreme recklessness to human life, ramming a vehicle in the middle of the day where our citizens are out driving, going about their business, and shooting out of a car at other individuals, which is reckless by any standard. Anyone could have been injured. Anyone could have been killed." When this court looks at Article 1, Section 12, it is this level of risk that the court must take into consideration. With that said, this court is making a ruling that the risk is too great. There will be no bail set at this time. Kayla Harrison is worried that her window of opportunity is closing soon. In the recent episode of MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani, Kayla Harrison voiced her worry regarding her MMA career and the future. "Unfortunately for me, timing is everything, and I'm worried my window of opportunity to fight these girls is slowly closing," Harrison said on the MMA Hour. "It's hard to be patient. I'll be 100% real with you right now. I look at Ronda, and I look at what she achieved, and I look at who she became, and the star power that she had, and the platform that she had, and it's hard," Harrison explained. "I want to change the world. I want to be the best. The ego in me wants everyone to know my name and to have no doubts and to say, 'Damn, Kayla Harrison, the best to ever do it.' So it's hard. It's hard to not be there yet. It keeps me up at night. It haunts me." After an outstanding debut in welterweight division, Kevin Holland eyes 6 bouts in 2022. Kevin Holland appeared on the MMA Hour show with Ariel Helwani and rated his performance against Cowboy Oliveira C+. Rough first round, probably could have did a little better on the microphone. It was alright, could always do better, Holland said Monday on the MMA Hour. "He did a really good job of moving around. I kept touching that leg though. Tax the leg, tax the leg, tax the leg. I couldn't find him with the hand, so I taxed the leg. And eventually I think those legs started to get a little heavy. Then bada bing, bada bang, I lined him up, so I can't be mad at it." Having one of the most successful years in MMA in 2020, Holland wants to recreate the success of his 2025 fights winning streak. "For me, that's a normal thing," Holland said. "When I first got to the UFC, I couldn't fight that much because I wasn't on that type of schedule with them. But I made it up with pro matches and jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. I like to fight a lot. I like to stay active. Realistically, we could do 2 to 3 this year at 170 pounds. We already got 1 done, so we could do 2 more if we need to. And then we could do 2 at 85 or 3 at 85. However they want to do it. We could do 3 and 3 if they want to." Bruce Buffer with Salt Bae.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live at the opening of Salt Bae. It's time to eat like
Ukraine's Marina Moros says she cried every day before UFC 272. She talked about her fighting career and the situation in her homeland. "I was thinking, I need this fight. I need to finish and show everybody that Ukraine is strong," Moros said on the MMA Hour. I was more focused because I needed this fight. I want to show Ukraine that if I win, then Ukraine can win this war. It was really hard for me. I cried a lot. People didn't see this," Moros said. "My manager, we tried to make a video for my sponsor, for everybody, but I'd start to do something and I'd cry. I could not stop. Every moment I'd say, 'Marina, you're strong. Stop. You're strong. You need to be strong. Don't cry. Don't think. Don't look at news.' But all this time, I'd open my Instagram and I'd see news or terrible messages. Russian people were writing me terrible messages. My opponent's friend, she lived together, would write bad message. 'Oh, today kill people and your family die,' like bad messages. I'd cry, but every moment I'd say, 'Stop, you're strong, you can do it, you can.' My family is outside the city, but it's still dangerous," Moros said. The whole country, whole territory right now, it's dangerous to stay because Russians can come to village any place. So my father make a lot of Molotov cocktails and have a couple guns at home. My sister's husband go in the army out right now. He's protecting the city. My family wants to stay, Morose continued. I asked about if I can help them move. My mother said, no, we don't want to move. We will stay home. It doesn't matter what happens. We will try to live how we can. And I cry because I'm scared that somebody can come and something happens, can come in house. I'm scared to think about this, and it's just scary for me. I want to save my family. I want my family to move, but they say, no, we have farm, we have animals. I love my cow. I love my chicken. So no, I'm staying. Take guns and I will stay in my house. And that's it. She's ready to kill the Russian army as they come in the home to save the home. What did Bryce Mitchell say on the Tucker Carlson show that got a reaction from everyone? As you may have seen, Bryce Mitchell has appeared on the Tucker Carlson Tonight Show on Fox News. He gave many comments regarding the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia. In previous press conferences, Mitchell had let the media know that he does not plan on going overseas to fight in the war. Mr. Thug Nasty himself would rather fight for what he loves than stay at his residence in Arkansas. This caused a lot of backlash in the community, but with that, Mitchell told Carlson, I don't have to be worried about being fired from my job for saying what I want to say. There's a lot of people out there that would agree with me, but they can't say things that I would get to say even though they think them. They'd get fired from their job if they come out and say it. Dana White's pretty good with how he lets us talk and say what we want. Fans and the media have made accusations against Bryce saying that he is unpatriotic or that he needs to watch himself saying what he said in public. Carlson thinks that those comments are ironic, seeing that Bryce said he would fight and even die for Arkansas. Carlson then commended him for being honest with his thoughts in the interview. Bryce continued by saying that the political leaders need to be held accountable for and even be accused of treason, rather than him for making bold statements. He said it again so that the audience really understands that he would not fight in a battle overseas he does not agree with. He questions the government's agenda behind the war as well, and why everyone is so concerned with his thoughts. Here is what he said. I don't exactly know what their agenda is with this whole war in Russia, but I do know that all that money that's going to the Biden family through Hunter Biden, he doesn't have the merit for the position he's got over there. They've used our tax dollars to bribe him a job. Even Bryce's friends and family were worried for his life after he made these statements in public. This is not Bryce's first time talking about sensitive topics on the air, as he has a history in the past of going over such things. Here's what he has said about his loved ones' concerns. I've had people coming out of the woodwork and just supporting me. Then they're telling me also you need to load your guns up because somebody's going to come out there and try to take you out for what you're saying. That's how worried people are about the state of their country. My friends think my life could be at risk because I'm coming out here and speaking truth. This is all the MMA news we have today. Thank you for watching.